Why didn't Hunter Campbell allow Mateusz Gamrot to fight Islam Makachev when Charles Oliveira pulled out of their fight in Abu Dhabi? Because Mateusz Gamrot was the backup fighter. He signed the contract to be the backup fighter. He was training for 3 months and he was ready. And he said he was ready. And he's in the same weight class as Islam Makachev. Instead, Hunter Campbell went with someone from a lower weight class on short notice. Why? Here's what I think happened. It's Hunter Campbell's job to sort out the contracts, and he's like, oh, I've got to come up with a backup fighter in case one of them pulls out. I'm sure Charles Oliveira's not going to pull out, or Makachev's not going to pull out. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. But okay, let's say the backup fighter is Mateusz Gamrot. That's what I'm going to go with. I signed this. Okay, now let me get on with my day. But when the time finally came and Charles Oliveira did actually pull out, he's like, oh crap, Charles Oliveira actually pulled out. Who's the backup fighter? Oh yeah, it's Gamrot. Okay, we have a backup fighter, that's good. Oh wait a second, Gamrot might win this. Oh, we can't have that. And so they pulled Gamrot and they gave Volkanovski a call and they chose him. Because Gamrot had a chance of beating Makachev and they didn't want that. Because Gamrot is not as marketable. Whereas Volkanovski on short notice, that's a more winnable fight. And even if Volkanovski won that fight, even if that small chance happened, that's still a positive because then you can have this big trilogy happen between Makachev and Volkanovski, and that's going to be really popular and sell a lot. So, but I think it's a shame that Volkanovski got knocked out like that, or that he took that fight, because if that never happened, there would have been a greater chance that he would have performed better in the Ilia Topuria fight. And even if the fight went down in exactly the same way, it would have been a lot more spectacular. Ilia Topuria's knockout would have been a lot more spectacular if that was the first time Volkanovski got knocked out like that. But because Makachev did it first, it kind of steals from its shine. And it would have given people so much pleasure, and it would have taken everyone by surprise. Whereas now, like, half the people were half expecting it, and the other half were fully expecting it. So it would have been such a powerful moment in MMA history, and they took it away from us. So I'm a little bit upset about that. But yeah, I hope in the future, when Hunter Campbell makes more fights, or Sean Shelby or Dana White, I hope the backup fighters they pick to prepare for the fight end up actually fighting if one of the guys pulls out, and they don't find some random person on short notice. Because otherwise, what's the point? Like and subscribe.